It's game one for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, VA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, BA? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
It's stolen by James. For the finish, and it's James with the jam.
Yeah, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court, and when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Now here's Durant. And the shot's good.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Doncic. And scores off the crossover.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Here's Durant. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Brian, back over to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Durant, following the score by the Lakers. To the middle. It's stolen by Doncic. Fast break. Here we go. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist by James. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Doncic passes to Ayton. Sinks that one from the post.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss, where they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
From the right block, again Los Angeles.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
Durant against James. Thompson outside. Tries a 10-footer. That one a little long. Los Angeles leading by 6. It's James with the drive. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron on the attack. Unbridled fury and force.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for LeBron James.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Now here's Durant. Charity stripe shot. Houston with another miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's James. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Thompson outside. Shot is up. And Durant gets it to go. 6 points for Durant.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Man, this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
And Houston has possession, following the score by the Lakers. The three, Durant drains the triple. Durant's got 9.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Reeves, the pass to Aiden. This James on the wing. And the 3 off target. The Rockets have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. The 3, Smith, counted from distance.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Here's Durant, following the score by Los Angeles. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The Rockets, number 1.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Houston making some changes. Capella comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Eason subbed in for Shepherd. Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Lakers lead by 8. Hachimura, right side. Doncic finds Hachimura. Doncic against Thompson. Eason pulls it in.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Pass to Thompson. Steps back and drains the jumper. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
Here's Doncic. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Thompson. Rockets trail by 6. Smith passes to Eason. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Doncic against Thompson. Kennard on the wing. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Capella. Yet to see a basket. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Aiden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson against Doncic. Back to James. Doncic outside. Off target from outside. Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by James. Kennard for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Durant. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Smith with a screen on Doncic. Outside Eason. Smith outside, looking to win the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Rockets trail by 12. 34 seconds left in the first. Pass to Durant. Here's Capella. The three is up. Durant with another miss.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Kennard for three. Unable to get that one. Eason against Kennard. Smith outside. 3 seconds left. Durant. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Josh Okogie. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Newton at the one spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's Şengün. Some solid defense from Hayes. Outside Reeves. Kennard passes to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt, no good. And it's Şengün with the ball for Houston. They trail by 14. Outside Eason. Pass to Şengün. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Hayes. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Şengün. Houston with another miss.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
And they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. Davison, he's checked in for Newton.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Finney-Smith. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Kennard outside. Outside Vanderbilt. To the left wing. Laravia passes to Reeves. To the inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Rockets trail by 17. Davison, the pass to Şengün. Pass to Eason. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Finney-Smith. Three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers lead by 17. Here's Kennard. Laravia outside. Outside Reeves. Laravia outside. Pass to Reeves. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Reeves has got his third bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Davison. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic has subbed in for Kennard. That one falls. Finney Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
Here's Doncic. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
He goes up, and Doncic with the jam.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Now here's Thompson. 15 in his last outing. Puts it up from 12. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 11 points.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Thompson against Doncic. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, do you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Eason. Now here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Şengün, the screen. Three-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Doncic. He got a piece of it.
Şengün playing big. That's what we call protecting the rim, folks.
Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Şengün's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Thompson. Smith against Hachimura. Smith with it. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Şengün. Again, the miss by Şengün.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
From deep, here's Doncic. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Pass to Smith. A little mid-range shot is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Down low. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Şengün passes to Thompson. Stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Reeves. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Reeves has understated size for a guard, attacking that rim.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Durant surveying the D. Can they get it? And he drives in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in. Now here's Doncic. It's James on the wing. On target from range. James has got 17 points.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys, back to you.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. So it's the Lakers now. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Ayton, a screen on Thompson. Reeves, the pass to Ayton.
And the defense of Capella is huge. I mean, very impactful at that end of the floor, using his big body to deter shooters.
Pass to Shepard. And here's Durant from the arc. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 18.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Houston.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Shepard. Houston working the ball around. And there's Thompson on the assist by Capella. And it's 6 points for Amen Thompson.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Good on the bucket.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fence.
Hello and welcome. Before we
check it out, Los Angeles, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
They've made a mistake. If you let Luka get hot early, boy, oh boy, expect a long night.
But what are they supposed to do? You can't run everyone at him. He's too good a passer.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And here's Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic from deep. Reeves. They get it back. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Pass to Smith. Şengün, a screen on Hachimura. Smith passes to Şengün. lays it up and banks it in. Sengun's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
They swipe it. Here's Durant. And again, it's Houston.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Doncic. From deep, Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First in rebounding, first and second chance points, and they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And you brought up their rebounding. It was impossible to beat them on the boards. They were committed to that part of the game. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. And there's Sengun on the assist by Thompson. Sengun's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sengun, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
It's Doncic with a drive. Ayton finds Hachimura. Doncic left side. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. The Rockets pull it in.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Fires in the triple. Shepard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Doncic outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. 5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3. And he makes the first. Doncic hits them both. Rockets trail by 19. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Here's Durant, and another basket for Houston.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
The Lakers lead by 17. Now Doncic, 24 points for him, and there's James from the arc. The rebound by Shepard.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Pass to Durant. Doncic against Sengun. Thompson passes to Durant. Clock at 6. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Out to James. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside Durant. And here's Shepard for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Shepard's got 6 here in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Doncic finds Reeves. It's James on the wing. Again, the miss by James.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot. That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
The Lakers lead by 10. Doncic outside. And that time also a missed shot. Houston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Durant inside. Check by James. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 26.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Doncic with the jam.
The speed, savvy, and strength combination of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Pass to Shepard. Durant against James. Durant owning the inside.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Eason's checked in for Houston. And the Lakers also making a change. Kennard, he's checked in for Reeves. Doncic against Thompson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Thompson attacking. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 11. Here's James. There's the strength of the king.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Thompson outside. Up and over Doncic. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Durant. Durant's got his third assist of the night. The Lakers lead by 11. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka throwing that weight around in the paint.
Boy, calm and collected inside. Doncic's scoring ability, wide-ranging.
Here's Durant. He's nearing a 30-point game here.
Yeah, B.A., he's been decisive.
Whoa! Kevin Durant! Nasty!
Well, that's a move Durant's had up his sleeve for a while. I mean, you've got to try to take that away. He's just waiting for the right moment to break it out on you there.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith, and Okogie is subbed in for Thompson.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Kennard outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant for three. At the arc. KD drains it.
His first three of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Doncic outside. And it's in there. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Outside Durant. Pass to Eason. Here's Okogie. Offline with a three. The Lakers lead by 10. Here's James on the wing. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. To the middle. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
James inside. He's against Eason. Kennard for three. Drops in the three. Kennard's got 12 points.
Defensively, when James is driving, you give LeBron every bit of your attention. That opens up the three-point line, though.
stolen by Kennard. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. And it's Hachimura missing. Rockets trail by 11. Durant for three. Cash from the corner. Durant sends it in.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Ayton with a screen. To the paint. And Ayton with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Aaron Holiday out there with Josh Okogie. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Şengün in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Outside Reeves, inside.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
The free throw drops for Vanderbilt. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Rockets trail by 9. Okogie into the lane. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
That's exactly the kind of explosive move the team wants to see more from Okogie. He's got all the tools, for sure.
On the wing, Reeves. No good on the triple. Houston has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Eason. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll go on Luke Kennard.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 6. Left side Reeves. Kennard for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Capella. Houston working the ball around. And stolen by Hayes. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Şengün passes to Eason. And Şengün throw it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Kennard with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Rockets trail by 11. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Şengün. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Reeves. And he jams it home with authority.
Austin Reeves has handles that are kind of sneaky but very effective. He's clever at getting shots for himself.
Here's Okogie. Capella, the pass to Finney-Smith. Left side Eason. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Capella. And it's Amin Thompson in for Okogie. Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Kennard. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Doncic on the wing, defended by Thompson. Thompson against Doncic. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. From 18 feet away, Durant's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
That's good from Doncic.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Shepard in for Eason. Şengün, the screen. Durant for 3. Nails it from 3. Durant's got 41.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, too much inside.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Shepard. And stolen by Hayes. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here's Shepard for 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Shepard is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
Doncic outside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Third team foul.
Tell you what, when you start locking it down at the line, usually good things tend to happen.
Smith outside. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Durant. He's covered by LaRavia. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for LaRavia. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Smart. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Now Thompson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice job there by Thompson. He's got the length and lift off the floor to do it just like that.
Doncic outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hachimura up top. Puts up a 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Smith inside. Hachimura covering. Count it. Good.
That is huge for him. Smith needs to get points inside to open up that perimeter game for him. And he's got the size to do both.
Doncic against Smith. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Rockets trail by 8. Right side Durant. Yes! Using that window!
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by Smith. Houston has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. And stolen by Reeves. He gets 2 from the low post.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 8. 14 feet away. Yes, sir!
Man, he's got serious handles for a big.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Shakes him. The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And it's in there.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's James. It's off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yes, sir!
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, man.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. 8 with a screen. Doncic. There's the drive. Oh, he jammed it.
Any doubt who's taking that shot? That's Luka's basketball all the way because he's much in the clutch.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty and it's over. No stage too big for KD. You need a basket? He's your man.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now James. Powering through. LeBron.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5.
Line for the Lakers, LeBron James. Taking 2
And he's unable to get the second one. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Rejected by James.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Lakers.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
That's how you protect the lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Houston calls timeout. They're down by 7. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
I doubt it. I mean, it's clear what they've got to do. Quick shot, foul, and they need some cooperation with some missed free throws from the opponent.
Now here's Doncic. Now Reeves. James fires. Buries it from outside.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Thompson. Takes a 3. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Crosses over. Bangs it in. What a move.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Doncic. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. We got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
That's where I come in at. Walk like a player.